The Girl and the Man of Fear. In the quiet village of Umuzama, there lived a man named Kalu. No one laughed when he passed, no one spoke. The moment his footsteps touched the dusty road, silence followed. Mothers pulled their children inside. Even the strongest men stepped aside. People whispered about him in fear, that he could silence a rooster with just a glance, that storms answered when he called, that he spoke ancient words no one dared to understand. Kalu did not need weapons. Fear was enough, and with fear, he ruled the village. Then one day, everything changed. A girl came to Umuzama. Her name was Amina. She was only 17, but there was something unusual about her. Her hair shimmered under the sun like silver threads, and when she laughed, it felt like the air paused to listen. But Amina carried a secret no one could see. She was never alone. The trees watched over her. The river whispered to her. Even the unseen spirits of the land walked with her. They protected her. But the village knew nothing. Not long after Amina arrived, strange things began to happen. Kalu's animals started dying. First, a goat, then a cow, then his chickens, one after another. Kalu's anger shook the village. "Who is doing this?" he roared. People whispered quietly in fear. Could it be Amina? But no one dared to say it aloud. Even the elders felt uneasy around her. At school, birds gathered around Amina and refused to fly away. That was when fear began to grow again. Kalu knew something was wrong, and he was not a man who waited in fear. He locked himself inside his house and began to prepare. Strange symbols appeared on his walls. Blue smoke filled the air as powders burned. His voice echoed with powerful words that made the ground tremble. Night after night, he waited, sharpening his knives, calling unseen forces, preparing for battle. But Amina was not afraid. She spent her days in the forest, walking barefoot on the earth, speaking softly to trees, listening to the wind. And the wind answered her. Whenever she entered the village, something strange followed. Shadows moved as if guarding her. Walls cracked and shifted in her defense. Lights flickered inside Kalu's home. Something unseen was already fighting for her. A battle had begun, even before Kalu stepped outside. Then came the night everything changed. Kalu stepped out of his house. His eyes burned red with anger. The village held its breath. In the center stood Amina, calm, still. Birds circled above her. The wind wrapped gently around her like a shield. Kalu charged forward, shouting powerful words, but suddenly the ground shook. Roots burst from the earth and wrapped around his legs. Shadows rose and pushed him back. Amina did not move. She simply spoke, softly. "Leave them alone." Kalu fell. For the first time in his life, he could not move, and for the first time, Kalu felt fear. By morning, he was gone. No trace. Some said he ran away. Others said the spirits took him. But one truth remained. The village was finally free. Life returned to Umuzama, but nothing was the same. Amina still walked through the forest, still spoke to the trees, still listened to the wind. But now, people watched her differently. She was no longer just a girl. She was something greater, something mysterious. A reminder that, no matter how powerful darkness may seem, there is always a greater power, watching, waiting, and ready to rise.